evening, afternoon, morning, night time, wherever it is, whatever you are, hang on, wherever you are, whatever it is, that's where you are and what you are. So welcome to here. What am I doing here? It's 5 to 12, or 7 minutes to 12, because that clock over there is 2 minutes fast, in case I have to go and get a train, and that way I'm 2 minutes early, which means I'll only be 4 minutes late. So I'm Rob Wheatley, this is Disgraceland's, Robboland's vids. How the devil are you? Hope you're all doing well. I have a beer. Happy Orange, it was going to be Happy Orange Friday, the video I originally did, but I didn't look that blooming happy on it, so I didn't bother releasing it over the weekend, and hopefully I can do it better. So I'm trying to do a different vid, which obviously is a different vid. You don't think I script this shit, do you? Hang on, I can't read. What did they say? No, we don't. No, of course we don't. There he is, Dave McCallum, the Invisible Pineapple. The keeper of the beer, and as we see, we have a beer with an orange label on it, sort of orangey colour, because the theme was going to be Happy Orange, and it's still going to be a bit Happy Orange, because I also did an unboxing on the other video, you see, and I don't understand unboxing videos. What's so great about seeing someone open a box, especially if it already says on the description of the video, unboxing a bloody screwdriver, and I go, oh look, there's a box, and I go, oh look, and I get this other knife, and I go, oh, they've got this multi-tool thing, and they go, oh, to open the box, why don't you just, just go and open a box and have a screwdriver in it, why don't you use the multi-tool to do the fucking screw thing? Save yourself a box and the environment and the planet and the kids. So, you know, there's the top tip, don't cut down trees, don't, you know, make plastic, whatever. So I had this box. Oh, blooming hell, my arms are killing me. Must make sure I don't dox myself. So we're going to recreate the unboxing. Oh look, a box has arrived. Oh, where's it come from? It's come from Italy. Oh, a box from Italy. Whatever could it possibly be? I already knew this, alright, because I knew it was coming, you see. Oh, it's an accordion. It's a silent accordion for silent accordion practice, because no one wants to listen to those fuckers. Oh no, they don't. Oh, it's an eyebrow. It's an instant create your own Oasis kit. It's if you want to be Oasis cover band. This is the family wraparound eyebrow. You just get this and you wrap it around everybody's head at once. You just go wee, 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 and it's instant Oasis. There's your family wraparound eyebrow. So that's a fantastic bit of thing. Oh, let me just open this. Where's my multi-tool? Hang on, I used to use a screwdriver. I haven't got one. Someone should send me a box of multi-tools. I'm trying to get through this fast so I can open a beer anyway. Oh, open. You hear sound effects there. The Foley artist. Open. Oh, tape. Oh. Phew, that was difficult. Let's just get this off without... I don't want to dox myself. I can go now. That come off earlier. Oh, it's a huge great box full of Happy Orange Balloon CDs. Not half. Yeah, half. It's the brand new Happy Orange Balloon album, Unique, which isn't available anywhere to buy at the moment because it's going to be uploaded and digitally and available digitally in about sometime in August, because Dan, the main guy behind Happy Orange Balloon these days, is moving house and all that, so once that's all sorted. But this is the album called Unique. It features, it's mostly Dan Romeo, who was the guy that with myself we originally put Happy Orange Balloon together. It's his initial sort of concept and this sort of stuff, and we did work together for quite a few years. And we released an album a few years ago, Happy Orange Balloon, which is available on Bandcamp, I think, somewhere. And this is a new one, and on this, most of them are Dan playing synths and doing weird wobbly things and the sort of stuff he does. So some of it's quite minimalist and quite sort of drony, ambient-y stuff, you know. It's probably not you can't dance to every tune on this, alright, and it's quite weird wobbly music as well. Some of you have been following the latest sort of Blazing Chaos stuff I've been doing, the album I've been working on recently. That's at the other end of the sort of music I do. That's very sort of formatted songs and very sort of, you know, that's sort of a guitar pop album, I guess, if you've got to call it something. And this really isn't. This is right out the other side. You've got sort of Blazing Chaos here, Robboland here, and Happy Orange Balloon somewhere. You know, if you own a space helmet and you're not afraid to use it, you know, these will be available soon. I will, in fact, be doing a competition to win a couple of these, or to win, you know, not two for one person, because that'd be pointless. well, you might love it so much you wear it out, or you might want to throw it out. I have no idea. Maybe you're a bit short and you can't reach the cover and you want to put one under each foot. I have no idea. Better, I'd rather you listen to it, you know, because it's damn groovy shizzle. But I'll come up with an idea of a competition. It'll be really easy, and as long as I don't think you're a twat, then you stand a chance to win it, really. You know, I'll put all the names in a hat and I'll mark some with a T for twat, and if I pull out one out that says that on it, they don't fucking win a prize and someone else will. It's going to be something like that, though. It's going to be some bullshit, but I'll get a couple of copies of these out. I'm actually on 2 tunes on this, driving through Vegas, and Traffic Orange Jam. And there's another tune on here called Sanatorium, which features Fiona Harmon on vocals and Nick Munt on guitar, and they're 2 buddies of mine who live here in Wivenhoe, from a band called Hobo Chang, who are a fantastic band. You should go check them out, Hobo Chang. And their latest album, Beast, is a beast. It's very, very groovy business. Anyway, this has just arrived, and as I say, it's, I'm trying to think, if you like your electronic music and you like your weird wobbly noises and stuff like that, this is, you know, this will be up your street. Everybody likes everything we do. We're not trying hard enough. But it's not an album you could probably dance all the way through to, unless you have funny legs, or an odd number of them, which some people might out there, you know. So sort of things like this, possibly. This old CD, I'm just going to play a quick sample of it, because, you know, my computer doesn't know what to do with CDs. Ooh. So there's stuff like this on it. There is stuff like this on it. Stuff like this, so well, obviously stuff like this, you know, for example, and you know, more wobbly weirdness. One you can dance to, if you have, you know, if you've got one leg, just hop about and you love this. This is one with the, so you know. So if you like your groovy underground electronica and all that sort of spacey business, then I will keep you informed as to when this will be released on a digital copy. I have a few of these at the moment for promo and review copies and stuff like that. So you know, anyone with an interest, you know, message me on YouTube or whatever, and probably best to leave a comment saying you've messaged me on YouTube as well, because messaging on YouTube is a pile of old cobblers. Right, so that's that. Awesome, eh? So yeah, really, really happy. Very, very happy. It's bloody awesome. It's the covers by Hawk Alfredson, as I say, Dan Romeo, my old buddy, is the guy behind Happy Orange Balloon now. There will be another album out, I think next year, with a whole bunch more archive stuff that he and I did, plus a load of other stuff that he's done with a few other people and that, and some more songs and reworkings perhaps of old stuff we've done. So that will be an interesting one coming up as well. Yeah, that's album number 1 news. There's been 2 loads of album news. We've been busy here, but so that's the unboxing done. That was exciting, wasn't it? The boxing thing, unboxing. Where's my beer? There's my bottle opener. There's an invention. Look, there's an invention. Bottle opener. Screw with a bit of wood. You get the screw. You hold the screw still, and you just get this bit of wood and you wrap it around the screw. Something like that. Anyway, if only I had a screwdriver, eh? I've just got millions of multi-tools. And this, ease up IPA, ease up. Ease up! I've got, how many is it? How many is it? God, dear. And this, oh, it's cold. This is very nice, actually. This is Adnams, just up the coast from here, quite a bit up the coast. They're in Suffolk, we're in Essex. Yay, Essex. You tell I need a drink if I'm shouting, yay, Essex. And this is pretty nice. It tastes nothing like an IPA, I've got to say. People are calling all sorts of things IPAs, and this is like if you fall over in the supermarket because you've had a few drinks and then you've got a bit of beery breath, and you wake up and you're face planted into a load of like peaches and apricots, and you've got some on your face and you walk out, what's that smell? That's like this, really. It's a mixture of beer and peaches and apricots. It says mangoes on there, but you know. So this is Adnams Ease Up IPA. It's very, very nice, and it's 4.6%. How many, Robbo? 4.6%. Hey, oh, well, quite a few new subscribers in the last week or so thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know where you're coming from, but thank you. Keep coming. You know, if people are recommending me, then, you know, tell us who it is and we'll get them. They obviously need medical attention. But if you're here, I think we all do. So cheers, people. Good. It's nice to have you aboard. Good stuff. That is a nice beer. And it's orange, keeping the theme of the Happy Orange balloon and the Happy Orange beer. And the trousers have fallen down. It's got nothing to do with Happy Oranges. Maybe my plums wrist. Maybe it's Happy Plums. They're escaping. Look. Do you like orange? The old orange ovation. Why? You may ask. You may ask yourself. You may ask yourself. That'd be really bad news. Just get an axe out and just chop your fucking head off. You'd never know the answer to the question. Because this one is tuned standard tuning and with slightly heavier strings. Rick and Morty started playing this tune the other night. Not this tune. I might have been. And it was giving my tendon problems a bit more tendony problems, so I had to sort of pack it in on that one and just I started playing on this one because it's lower tuned, not down to the C anymore, it's down to a D. Everything's down tuned, just do 2 frets, just for something different, and it's got lighter strings on it. But I come up with this little tune, well, I haven't finished with it. I just came up with another bit for it as well. I'm just sort of building on it at the moment, seeing where it's going. But it just started off with this. I was trying to avoid a couple of other tunes. I've got that tune Duck Medley that starts off with that sort of B power chord and just does this thing where you've got this going off in the bass. So it's basically a B minor sort of power point, B to and then a B with a G in the bass, that sort of thing. So I've been trying to avoid that. And it started off just that sort of B power chord there and slide it up one to a sort of C. I'm just arsing about with that, just seeing what that was doing. And I thought it was quite nice if I didn't bother moving the whole chord but just moved the bass note. And trying to catch that one behind with a nasty harmonic, which if you do then shift the chord. And that was reminding me a bit of King Crimson Fallen Angel, wasn't it? So I've been trying to avoid cliches and then came up with this thing that sounds quite cliched, you know. This bit, you know. So that's a bit cliche, so I moved up the timing a bit. No. Something like that. Problem with this old guitar is the reason it's in low string is because the body's all bowed and stuff like that, and it's split across here, so the body's lifting, so the action is not at the lowest up here. So it's a bit difficult to sort of play up the top, which is why I went and got the, you know, saved up money and bought the other Ovation. So that's, you know, the story behind that if you don't know that. But, so it's a bit difficult up here to, you know, the action's a bit high, there's nothing that can really be done about it. But it's getting there, some really nice things, and then I come up with this other little riff, which is a riff off a really old tune of mine, which is and that's off a tune, I don't know what the hell that's called. That's one I recorded. It's on Reverb Nation somewhere. It's where I used 3 different guitars, recorded in different keys and at different speeds, and then melded them all together somehow by changing pitches and by fucking about with the relative speeds of them and things like that, but not in the way that would be suggested by the pitch changes. And that had that groovy little riff, but you know. So that's getting there, you know. getting pretty happy with that. That's building up in my mind. That's quite fun, really. Yeah. So that's the tune I've been working on. So it's been worth a bit of tendon damage. You know, it sounds alright on this one. I can play it, but it's just a bit of hard work at the moment. Obviously this one is not plugged in and the other one was, that's why the other one sounded booming! Oh, more beer, man. Yes, more album news. Last Saturday, when was today? What's today? Sunday. Saturday was yesterday. The one before that, then. Yes, last. I've not had a bloody clue what's going on this week, day-wise, so that's good. Blaze came over and we finished doing all the final mastering on the final mastering session, which means I've just got one little bit of one track I just want to tweak about a bit, and maybe just one other tiny little thing, just some intros. I just might tweak those notes as well, just do a pitch shifted harmony and just dump it on top. We'll see. But there's we put the whole thing into track order. So we've done the final mastering on this album, the Blazing Chaos album. We put all the tracks in order, we sat back and listened to it, and we were really happy with it, I have to say. Yeah, it was a really nice surprise to hear everything all sitting there, all nice, all the tracks sort of flowing well into each other. And we, after the first run through, there was 2 tunes we just moved around because it would have meant that the final note on the album was sort of like, and what we wanted was a so we swapped two tunes around, and one of them is this really raw, sort of thrashy, sort of punky style thing, which is quite different from most of the other stuff on there. Most of the other stuff is quite sort of heavily produced and whatever, a lot of it. But this thing we just want to leave really raw and thrashy, so that's going on the end of the album. And as I said to Blaze, I'm perfectly happy with the mix on that tune, but I think I might be able to be just perfectly happier, just a little bit. So I'm going to go back, dive into that tune, just see if I can give it some bollocks, basically, beef it up a bit without changing the, you know, what's going on. I've got a few weeks to do that because Blaze won't be back here for about a month, so that gives me a bit of time to play about with it. The tune, obviously, not the bollocks. Although who knows? And we think we've got a title as well, and the title is, should we tell you? I won't tell you because it builds up excitement, doesn't it? It's the title we're going to call the album is Blazing Chaos, All We Do Is Smile. And yeah, so that's from a tune called Eye Orange, which is all about fake tanned, bright orange celebrities, you know, just on TV shows, just standing there like that, devoid of any talent, sort of. And that's what it's about. It's about some. And Blaze wrote an absolutely scathing chorus in that, which is pretty much all you do is smile. So that's what we're calling the album. So that gives it all that business, and it's so that, yeah, we're wrapping it up. I've got some ideas for the album cover and stuff, so I'm going to work on some basic ideas of those. Get Blaze to have a look. If we're happy with that, then I'll send it to Michelle in New Jersey, and we will see if she's able to do some magic on that. Then that would be fantastic, and we'll see what goes. So that's all the news on that. Been busy, isn't it? So that means I'm now free to start recording new Robbo Land stuff, which is what this new tune is going to be part of, I think, by the sounds of it. Although I've been going through some old archive stuff again, and quite a few people have suggested that they want to hear some of my old archive tunes, sort of, you know, just tied up a bit and bunged on something because they want those. So I don't know. I've done my hair. Bloody, this is ridiculous. Hair today, gone tomorrow. Now I'm giving it a thing. Look, now I'm giving it a vagina. It's not a vagina, it's just a thing sticking out. Fucking hell. Must have been a long while since I've had a vagina. I'm thinking of banana, aren't I? It's a completely different thing, but you know, that's even longer than it. Fucking hell. And this weekend, just watched the Formula 1. Now they're going for this halo head protection thing, which is, everyone just says it looks like one of these. This is what, basically, they're going to have this, their head's going to be popping out here, so you're going to be a helmet, like, so Force India, there'd be a bright pink shiny helmet right there, and then this on top of the car. They're taking these shark fins off the back. I mean, shark fins are groovy, you know? Flip-flops are fucking groovy, mate, that's why I wear them, you know? They're taking the shark's fins off, and these T-wings, which look like 1960s television aerials, you know, just stand in the corner and do that to get a reception on one leg and sort of move about. And if someone came in with a, you know, a metal teapot or something, the whole thing, all the picture changed, and you got a different channel, and it's suddenly horse racing. No one wanted that. So they took this shark fin off. You know, sharks, they could have had like a shark's face on the front of it. That would have been groovy because it looked ugly, and now they're putting this in. You know, just, it's not going to be made of like rubber. Obviously, it's going to be made of carbon fibre probably. And apparently they've fired a 230,000 kilogram, not 230,000, a bloody massive great racing tyre and a wheel at it at 230 kilometres an hour, and it just bounced off it. So, you know, yeah, so that's what we're getting on the Formula 1 cars next year. They look disgusting at the moment. Maybe they will do something about it so they don't look so much like a, you know, say a bog seat really. I think fans should turn up for the next few races with toilet seats around their necks just in protest and just hold them up every time Bernie Eccleston has a poo or something. I don't know really, but you know, something, I mean, Kimi Raikkonen is, you know, search the internet, Kimi Raikkonen has a poo or something like that. Anyway, congratulations to for the win today, I guess. You know, and yeah, what can you do? Well, fast enough. So balls to that. So it's the summer break for Formula 1, 4 weeks, I think it is 4 weeks before the next race in Belgium. So I'm not going to have a clue what, I'm just going to, what? I'll probably have to sit here and make some music, so I'm going to go and do that. This is going to be uploading for around about 2 hours. I hope you're all keeping well, and as I say, cheers to the new subs. Really nice to have you aboard, hope you enjoy what's going on, and you know, let us know who you are, how you got here, because for some reason, all of a sudden, I seem to be getting more views and people turning up, and I have no idea why or where you're coming from. So if someone is, you know, shouting me out, then do let me know, because I'm trying to catch up on videos from people I haven't seen, all this sort of stuff, and it'd be nice to send thanks their way or whatever. But maybe it's just the algorithm that people talk about. Maybe it's just the algorithm is so screwed up that all the traffic from everywhere else has suddenly come here. That would be hilarious to the troll who sent me some fucking ridiculous message and said, if your channel gets popular, I'll hang myself. Be careful what you wish for, dude. And don't try commenting again because I blocked you, you twat. So you won't be winning. You won't be winning out the Orange Balloon CD. Mind you, at this rate, nor will I. Oh well, I got to go now. The world needs saving, you know, and well, it's going to be noisy, so I'm going to try and get some sleep while that's going on. Take care. See you on the next one. Cheers.